Hello everyone and welcome back to WWE 12 Universe. You are watching a brand new era of SmackDown, and what a way to kick that brand new era off than with this man making his SmackDown debut. Drew McIntyre, a man who debuted on Raw back in 2009, has never really set foot in the SmackDown ring. A huge acquisition from the draft, no doubt about it. Drew McIntyre comes out here tonight, and I hear that all week long this guy has been dying to get on that mic and say something. I'm curious what's on the mind of Drew McIntyre as he makes his way here to SmackDown. Not currently scheduled for a matchup. Drew's probably got something big to say, if I had to guess. Got two world champions on the SmackDown brand right now, both the World Heavyweight Champion Batista and the WWE Champion The Undertaker. Randy Orton looks to take the World Heavyweight title back to Raw at Extreme Rules. We'll see if he can do that. I hate to admit this, but at WrestleMania, I failed you all. If I had won, SmackDown would be home to the European Championship right now. But I guess I got what I deserved in a way for how I disregarded this country, as well as how I disrespected all of you. I'm sorry, and I hope one day to improve. What the hell? Jerry Lawler? You don't look ready to compete. What the hell's he on here for? Now hold on there, Drew. Teddy Long is retired and appointed me as general manager. Now, I could be mistaken, but I feel you really meant that apology. So, I have an idea on how you can make it up to all these great fans and the USA. 207 days ago, you retired the one title that represented this land of opportunity. But, if you would defend it for every 30 days it's been gone, every week, then on your 8th due defense, I'll reinstate the US Championship. I'll do it. I'll make it the greatest title of all time. Glad to hear that, Drew, because your first defense starts right now. Oh. That was a lot to take in real quick. New general manager, US title, coming back, maybe? Of course, what better person to be the first challenger? Jack Swagger is currently due a rematch for his United States champion, his ECW championship. But obviously at the moment the world title pictures are filled up. Randy Orton, the number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, trying to bring it back to Raw. And John Cena clearly still due a rematch against The Undertaker for the WWE Championship at Extreme Rules. So Jack Swagger given a US title as compensation. But 207 days with the US Championship for Drew McIntyre. He has not been actively defending it during that period of time. But Jerry Lawler laying down the challenge that Drew could become one of the greatest champions of all time. As there you see it for the first time in almost an entire, well, just over half a year I should say, not an entire year. Just over half a year for the first time ever. That championship right there. He had that handy real quick. At the moment, reinstated as of tonight, but basically Jerry Lawler didn't quite get out what he meant here. Let me correct him real quick. The US Championship is officially reinstated. If Drew loses it to anyone, then his entire 207 days as the champion will be erased. He will simply be known as the guy who held it for one day and then retired it to bring in the European Championship. And whereas if he is able to defend all 8 defenses that he did not successfully do during the time that the championship was retired, then they will treat it as if he was champion the entire time, and he will get to continue his reign as if it was never retired. basically just determines the history behind Drew McIntyre and the US Championship. He has an opportunity in front of him to erase history, to take away the fact that he ever disrespected and got rid of the championship by being the greatest guy to have ever held it. Sounds pretty great to me, to be honest. And SmackDown obviously benefits too. We just lost the Intercontinental Championship. Bringing the US title over here to SmackDown is a great move by our new general manager, Jerry Lawler. I gotta say, I'm gonna really miss Teddy Long, but unfortunately he's just not in any games anymore, so he has to go. Big German suplex connecting on Jack Swagger as a quick kick out there. Drew McIntyre seems a little more focused, a little more obsessed here tonight. He's been given a huge opportunity tonight to take back a championship, to get back on track. We've heard that the rumors are circulating John Cena and The Undertaker will face off at Extreme Rules in a rematch for the WWE Championship. Undertaker right now not present though, as I'm not really sure what's going on with that. But here tonight we're going to be seeing Batista enjoy a little time here on SmackDown. His debut, as a matter of fact, I believe he debuted over on Raw. He is going to return to action tonight in a one-on-one match with Triple H. Look forward to seeing that one. Absolutely humongous main event. Crazy to think right now SmackDown home to 2 world champions. Not something you'd hear every day.
Little wasted movement by McIntyre. It's a straight ahead.
McIntyre going straight into the cover. So we've got a very unique tag team match. As it turns out, following the draft, SmackDown has literally no tag teams other than the WWE Tag Team Champions Edge and Christian on the roster. 2 people have taken it upon themselves to pair up and challenge the champions to a non-title matchup tonight to show that they can work real great as a championship pair. I'm of course talking, because you would have so clearly have guessed this was what I meant, Goldust and Yoshi Tatsu are going to be teaming up here tonight to try and take on Edge and Christian and show that they have what it takes to go towards the WWE Tag Team titles. We'll also be seeing the debut of SmackDown's Divas division as it makes its comeback several months after Beth Phoenix was literally the woman that killed it off. Beth Phoenix has declared she will defend her Divas Championship in an open challenge tonight. SmackDown becoming home to 2, technically not brand new, but rather freshly returning championships. Into the corner now. Big clothesline takes down Jack Swagger. Here's a cover attempt by Drew McIntyre. Is he going to be able to get the job done? No. McIntyre is all over him. And I mean, the thing is, McIntyre came out, he made that sincere apology. Lawler felt it was sincere. I felt it was sincere. The fans strongly in support of Drew McIntyre. I think everyone wants to see this guy succeed. I think I saw a poop fly out.
Thus far, this has been a phenomenal championship contest. Who will win? Who's going home with the title?
Drew McIntyre signaling. Swagger gets to his feet just to be dropped. Big flatliner. Is this going to be enough to get the job done? Swagger's hands in the ropes. Drew McIntyre wastes no time. Future Shock DDT on the former ECW World Champion. And I gotta say, I don't think SmackDown's going to be quite as kind to Jack Swagger as ECW based on that outcome. So Drew McIntyre successfully defends the US Championship for the first time in 207 days. He is not officially continuing his reign just yet. Obviously, there's going to be days added on to that too in those 8 weeks that he's got to defend this. But we're going to be seeing US Championship matches every week on SmackDown for the next 7 more weeks. And even then, he might have another championship defense due by then. But congrats to Drew McIntyre on successfully retaining the United States Championship as we move towards our next match of the night. As I said before, a tag team matchup has been challenged. Goldust and Yoshi Tatsu want to prove to the world that they can work as a great tag team when they face off against Edge and Christian.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Hollywood, California, Goldust.
What an incredible combination this is going to be. Goldust and Yoshi Tatsu, the team we never knew we needed, coming at us. This is going to be a very interesting tag team match going up against two former world champions, however short Edge's reign and Christian's reign may have been. Goldust and Yoshi Tatsu really trying to get themselves out there. I mean, obviously Goldust is he's been very impressive. I won't lie, Goldust has been very impressive as of late. I believe last week he got an incredible victory over the former champion Jack Swagger, if I'm not mistaken. Former ECW champion Jack Swagger, that is.
From Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Yoshi Tatsu.
Yoshi Tatsu, of course, one half of a tag team with a name I can no longer disclose, legally not allowed to, as they defeated Demolition. Don't underestimate Yoshi Tatsu. This guy is very impressive in the ring. He may come out to the boppiest, happiest song that you've ever heard in your life, but he can really go in the ring. The other day someone sent a highlight number, like a timestamp as a comment, and I clicked on it and it was just Yoshi Tatsu delivering the most vicious kick I've ever seen. Yeah, their opponents. That's right. Doesn't even want to introduce them. What disrespect to the WWE Tag Team Champions. Finally united after the draft. Christian in his second reign as WWE Tag Team Champion. Of course, a former Tag Team Champion with undisclosed name here. So many names I can't say anymore. Edge and Christian going to team up and some good solidarity between this team as Edge starts things off. It's good to see these two together. I love their blue attires, even if they aren't perfectly matching. I love their blue attires. So it's going to be Christian starting things off against Goldust. This is a match I've never seen before, I don't believe. Again, within the universe, don't correct me. Literally talking about in the series. Also, you wouldn't know what matches I've seen anyway, so that would be really weird to try and correct me on, although people do. Christian starting things off pretty strong. Oh, Goldust, never mind. Bulldog connecting. I look forward to seeing what Yoshi Tatsu can do. Yoshi Tatsu, I believe, quite experienced here on SmackDown. He's had some history on here, I want to say. Always been in pursuit of the Cruiserweight / Light Heavyweight title, and for the first time in that man's career, he is actually in a brand where he can actually fight for it. Big kick to the face. Christian looking to wrap this one up real early. He is not wasting any time on Goldust. So the tag team champions could be in for a really fast match. Yoshi Tatsu got in there quick, and I'm glad. Wow, Christian really just showing some serious disrespect to Goldust with the way he laid into him so early on in the match.
You can see the wear and tear that this fight has taken out of these men.
It's almost justified though when they actually managed to do as much damage as they did. Christian and Edge working together. Referee very confused. He doesn't know where he is right now. Edge, a former top contender for the World Heavyweight Championship on Monday Night Raw. now seemingly focused on being a tag team competitor with Christian. Tag made, in comes Yoshi Tatsu. Best of luck to you, kid. Yoshi Tatsu got the opportunity to make a statement, to break out. But they're holding on. Ooh! Love me a good kick from Yoshi Tatsu. Oh. Tatsu just keeps getting up. Edge keeps knocking him down and he keeps just standing up right away. Look!
What a great match we have here on Friday Night SmackDown.
Brilliant reversal there. Managed to duck out of the way of Edge, charging up behind him. Caught him with a German suplex. Now locking him in a chin lock, but Edge very quick to headbutt his way out of that. A very experienced wrestler is Edge, as he shows in the ring every week. That was dumb.
Never the dominating competitor this time. It gives everybody a chance to catch their breath. So I don't know.
Edge just taunting Yoshi Tatsu. There's no respect towards the non-champions in this one. I wouldn't say the challengers, because this isn't for the titles. Goldust and Tatsu just trying to form a tag team, trying to actually broaden out the tag team division. Right now, SmackDown not exactly the crowded, the crowdedest, the most crowded brand in terms of tag teams.
Intercepted.
Yeah, there's some great tag teams that are planning on coming to SmackDown in the next season.
Contest underway. Both of these teams in a very game so far.
Edge and Christian have got to be better than all of them if they want to keep those championships round their waists comfortably. I got to say right now, and look, Christian now just paying homage to exactly the way Edge was treating Yoshi Tatsu. These two are just completely underestimating the opponents. I mean, admittedly, they're dominating them right now, so I don't know if underestimate is quite the right word.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
Ugh.
Oh man, that's gotta hurt. We saw it all in this match, King. And those
Well, Goldust was walking out on the match for a second there. Breaker from Edge as Yoshi Tatsu continues to just get bullied. This is brutal. The WWE Tag Team Champions really making an example out of Yoshi Tatsu and Goldust. And Edge, I guess he's decided he's finally done bullying the poor guy. Oh, nice reversal. Oh! That was very vicious. That's Tatsu's style, randomly vicious. Goldust finally gets the tag in. He's been watching Tatsu just get beaten on, and you know it's been wearing on him. Strikes down Edge, strikes down Christian. Goldust, center of the ring, stares Edge down. And he does a suplex. Oh, he's touching himself. Goldust. Final cut. Come on, Tatsu. Help your buddy out. Well, they had a moment, and it was pretty cool. Big drop down as Goldust continues to lay into Edge. Clearly, watching the way Edge was treating Yoshi Tatsu was starting to really grind the gears of Goldust. The guy started to get frustrated, and it's all coming out now.
Goldust, one of the most bizarre superstars in the WWE.
Right in front of Christian, just making sure Edge isn't able to tag out. Maybe don't go for a pin right in front of Christian.
Oh, what timing. A few more seconds and this would have been over.
Seconds.
Goldust counters.
Goldust continues to lay into Edge. Man, he's gone nuts. still wonder what the hell it is that Goldust gave Kane. Goldust really has a thing for finding faith in strange people. And Edge has had enough. Edge jumps up to his feet. Goldust very slowly, with the very slow knee and shove combo. A classic move. Fans actually chanting Goldust right now. As Edge looks to make the tag to Christian. Christian in the ring. And Goldust ducks it. Beautifully executed reversal there by Goldust.
We got a tag.
Christian and, I mean, what are Goldust and Tatsu doing here? Great teamwork. You know what they say, teamwork, it makes the dream work.
Yoshi Tatsu.
Oh, and there's another vicious kick from Yoshi Tatsu. And there's Yoshi Tatsu walking.
He's left the ring. This could get interesting.
Nicely done, Tatsu. Ooh, rolling senton. Very nice. Go for the pin. Okay, never mind. Yoshi Tatsu now. Deciding he's had enough. Christian still very fresh into this one. Edge got absolutely laid into by a surprisingly out of nowhere, extremely motivated Goldust. So it's now become Christian's problem.
And we've come to yet another
Done.
in this match.
Can't imagine what this would mean for Edge and Christian if they suffered a loss here tonight to Goldust and Tatsu. I mean, the champions look to be in some real serious trouble. This has been a great showing by Goldust and Tatsu, whether Edge and Christian like that or not.
What an exciting move by Christian. That'll get the peeps fired up. And there's the elbow. And Christian's playing some mind games now. Watch Christian.
What's he looking to do from the top here? Diving head. Oh man, he would have gone head into head there. Probably a good thing Goldust moved. You don't want to butt your dome off someone. That's not a nice feeling.
Christian's 6 feet 2 inches tall, has speed and experience.
Why are we suddenly talking about Christian's height? 6 feet 2 inches. Hunk. Very, very beautiful man. Just want to touch him. Just a little bit. Just feel his chest hair. Christian. Oh, vicious DDT by Goldust. He goes in for the cover now, and Christian, is that DDT gonna have been enough? Christian just about kicked out there. This former WWE champion, I really do think has been taken by surprise. I think both Edge and Christian have been taken by surprise. Humbled, even.
And there's a tag. Uppercut with a European flavor.
Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. Armbreaker attempt there by Yoshi Tatsu. Christian desperately needs to get the tag to Edge, if you ask me. He's been in that ring for a good probably 5 minutes.
Into the cover, hooks the leg.
Thank God the referee decided to start yelling at the fans. And shame on you for cheering for who you want to cheer for. He's a very old man, alright. Referee has to stop the count for the entire time that the superstars are unable to answer. Edge begging for the tag, and Christian is there to oblige. I can't believe how long this tag match has gone for. I'm not gonna lie to you, when I saw the idea of Yoshi Tatsu and Goldust versus Edge and Christian, this is definitely not as competitive as a match as I had in mind. I really did think Edge and Christian were in for a, not to talk down to the other guys, but I thought they were in for an easy time. I thought for sure Yoshi, Tatsu, and Goldust. Well, you know, Edge and Christian, you're talking about a former World Heavyweight Champion and a former WWE Champion. Goldust didn't like that. I mean, Edge didn't like that too much. I don't know how I'm getting these names so screwed up, but I am.
Edge just taking advantage of every opportunity. He needs to dig way down deep if he wants to keep going now.
Beautiful reversal by Goldust. I just can't believe this one's still going.
Now bringing in his partner.
Still to come up next, the Open Challenge for the Divas Championship. Beth Phoenix going to defend that title for the first time in a very long time. Edge lifts him up. Yoshi Tatsu, excellently executed reversal as he looks to desperately make the tag to Goldust. Edge laid out. You gotta be careful. This guy's not playing possum. There you go. Goldust though won him up. He's got a roll up right in front of Christian, and Christian just about broke it up. Edge backing up into the corner very slowly, looking to put Goldust to rest in this one. This has been such a competitive match, and the spear actually connecting Christian, slowly waddling on over to Yoshi Tatsu, and he doesn't even stop him. I don't know what he was thinking. Probably he wasn't thinking at all. He just got really scared. He saw Yoshi Tatsu. He's like, ah, just kidding. I'm not going to touch you, I swear. Goldust is dazed. Edge is laid out. Goldust given the opening from Tatsu. What great teamwork these two have had. Flatliner. Didn't realize. Oh, Christian off the apron. Didn't realize that was a finisher of Goldust, but a flatliner. Okay. Tatsu keeping Christian at bay, and Goldust just pinned Edge. Goldust and Tatsu are victorious. Do not adjust your screens. That's gonna go down as like a classic, no doubt about it. That was a really competitive tag team match, and it was nuts. Wow, you gotta give credit where due. Goldust and Tatsu really did show something tonight, and look at this. Look at that right there. Isn't that good to see? Goldust and Tatsu victorious on their first nights on SmackDown. Both the two coming from ECW and Raw. Neither really all that experience in SmackDown. But I gotta say, this was a great match and a great outcome. Congrats to them both as we move towards our next match. The Divas Championship on the line. Open challenge. Who is going to face Beth Phoenix for the Divas title? As glad as I am to see SmackDown have a women's division again, I gotta say it's rather petty the way that Beth Phoenix decided to handle things. Taking the Divas Championship and retiring it back in October. No, sorry, not in October. Back in December. No. Back in the middle of November after Survivor Series, she retired that championship and unified the divisions because she won the Women's Championship from Karma. She then continued to carry that trophy from Karma for quite some time. Oh, that's not who I was expecting. I'll be honest.
Introducing the challenger from Scottsdale, Arizona, Nikki.
I was so damn sure we were going to see Karma come out here and accept the open challenge, as she is not banned from the Divas Championship or facing... Okay, you've already done that. Or facing Beth Phoenix. I was expecting to see that historic rivalry get revisited, but looks like Nikki Bella wants to finally take her... What am I trying to say here? Finally take her name out of the shadows and make a name for herself. This is not going to be an easy match, I hope she realizes. Beth Phoenix is an absolute machine. This is the first Divas Championship match we have seen since November. You'd like to think that Beth Phoenix should have to go through what Drew McIntyre has to go through and prove that she should still even be the one holding that championship. In my opinion, she isn't deserving of being able to bring back a title like that and just make it the official championship. A whole division was split in half because Beth Phoenix decided she was the Divas champion. She wasn't even going to bother getting a rematch with Natalya. She was just going to say, screw it, I'm a champion. I don't even care. Well, here we go, Beth Phoenix and Nikki Bella. I really don't know if I'd be happy with Nikki Bella winning this, to be honest. I mean, that's the beauty of an open challenge, is you never know who you're going to get. But this would, I believe, be Nikki Bella's first victory ever. This was a really ballsy move to come out and accept. Nikki Bella, I honestly think, has never won a single match. She is the bottom ranked of all 5 women on SmackDown right now. And as I mentioned before, there will be 2 more women being added to the SmackDown Divas division in Season 3. That much has been confirmed. Who they are is a mystery. You'll just have to wait. Or, you know, keep trying to guess it, because it's not actually that hard to predict. But, you know, you could try to save the surprise for yourself by not reminding yourself of who's in what. Big move coming. So curious to see how this match goes down, to be honest. Beth Phoenix took a very shocking loss to Natalya at WrestleMania. She did avenge that loss by defeating Natalya on Raw shortly afterwards. The very next day, even. She won SmackDown's first draft pick, CM Punk, who is not on tonight's show, admittedly. But I'm sure he will be soon. Be great to have him back on Friday nights. Oh no! Perhaps CM Punk will be one of the many people that Drew McIntyre has to go through to become the greatest US champion of all time. There's no telling who he's going to be up against in the coming weeks for that United States Championship. SmackDown's roster isn't exactly loaded, admittedly. I mean, it is in the sense of the star power it's got, but it's not in the sense of how big it is. You know, defending the championship every week for 8 weeks in a row means that he's going to go through a majority of the roster, because you take him off of the list, naturally, and then you've got 14 superstars left. Well, 2 of those are the world champion, and they're not eligible to compete for the US Championship. Which means that then you've brought the roster down to 12, which means there are only 4 people that Drew McIntyre is not going to have beaten if he is able to pull off all 8 of these defenses, unless he gets repeat opponents. It has not been confirmed or denied whether or not he will have to face the same guy. Swagger could get another opportunity down the line.
Right now, Nikki's running away with this thing.
We'll give Nikki Bella credit. She definitely seems to be going toe-to-toe okay with Beth Phoenix so far.
She tosses her opponent over.
It'd be pretty massive if here tonight we saw a new Divas champion, and then Monday on Raw we saw a new Women's champion. The Women's Championship is on the line in 3 days' time on Monday Night Raw. Natalya set to defend the championship against Tiny Shiny. Looking forward to seeing if Tiny Shiny can capture her 2nd Women's Championship, and if Natalya's Women's title victory was simply a fluke at WrestleMania. Natalya has decided that she's going to be doing things her way, and every one of her title defenses is going to be a submission match so long as she can help it. So it will be a submission match for the Women's Championship next week. Very interesting twist, but I guess champions get a little more say than sometimes we like to admit. Speaking of champions, I can't wait to see Raw's World Heavyweight Champion, now SmackDown's World Heavyweight Champion, Batista, in action up next. Him and Triple H sounds like an absolute treat. Sounds like it could be a great main event to the first wrestling show I ever watched 15 years ago. Would be really cool if it was inside Hell in a Cell, but here we are tonight on SmackDown. You're not going to get a world title match, Hell in a Cell. Fisher woman suplex, hooks the leg, doesn't go for the pin, and it looks like Beth Phoenix. Oh, nice move by Nikki Bella there. Oh, never mind. Well, she tried. She tried to escape it. Phoenix still managed to catch her into the Glam Slam and then not go for a pin, because that is what you do when you hit your finishing moves. I really do hope the AI is smarter in 13. I can't honestly remember. As I say, the only thing I really remember about 13 is 1 counts and the need to make every match falls count anywhere. Don't know if it's the same on PS3, but my experience with 13 was that if it was either a 1 count and an immediate kick out, or it was a 3 count. There was no such thing as 2 count kick outs. That did not exist in 13, to my memory. And because it's the first game with OMG moments, as is the case whenever there's a new function in the game, the AI either completely ignores it and never uses it, or overuses it, and it overuses OMG moments, and most matches end with countouts, and 99% of matches in the next season will feature barricade breaks, so you can look forward to that, unless of course I play the match, then it might not. And Beth Phoenix. Simple 6-minute match for the Divas Championship. Unfortunately, I can't even really say a strong showing for Nikki Bella. I want to actually be fair here, but she didn't exactly impress tonight. Well, Beth Phoenix is victorious. She's still the Divas Champion, and as we go from one champion to another, our main event is next. The World Heavyweight Champion Batista faces Triple H. Non-title dream match main event is next. Whatever you want to call it. Well, Triple H set for this one-on-one matchup with the World Heavyweight Champion Batista, and it could mean big things for Triple H. Obviously, if Randy Orton is unable to defeat Batista at Extreme Rules, the World Heavyweight Championship will remain on SmackDown. Similar to if Sheamus is unable to defeat Wade Barrett, the European Championship will remain on Raw. We've got some cross-brand matches going down at WrestleMania. Got a few rivalries to settle, a few things to wrap up. Another cross-brand match that's been confirmed is the Light Heavyweight Championship. Rey Mysterio facing off against a mysterious Raw superstar for the Light Heavyweight title. I do wonder if we'll see a lot of championships swapping brands, or if they'll remain where they are. So curious to see what happens at Extreme Rules in 3 weeks' time. One company that seems to be pretty safe right now is ECW. Dolph Ziggler defeated Eddie Guerrero in ECW this week. Next week, Mark Henry faces Stone Cold Steve Austin. The winner faces Dolph Ziggler, and the winner of that matchup will meet Mick Foley for the ECW title at Extreme Rules. Simply put. Animal Batista, bringing the World Heavyweight Championship back to the brand that it debuted on, with its first ever title holder, The Undertaker, who is currently holding the WWE Championship. There's been a lot of discussions on what's going to happen if both championships remain on SmackDown following Extreme Rules. Will a cross-promotion will continue to happen until we have a world champion on Raw? Or will Raw simply introduce a new world championship and be forced to let them go? There's also been a lot of talks of a unification. One sec. And we're back.
There's the bell, and here we go.
Batista and Triple H, except for a big one, but obviously I can't remember if I said it or not now. There's also been a lot of talks of a unification match taking place down the line between Batista and The Undertaker for the World Heavyweight and WWE Championships, should they not lose their titles at Extreme Rules. Obviously, after the collision that those two had on Raw, where Batista defeated The Undertaker, I think that would make for a great matchup. You know The Undertaker, he's always bent on revenge.
I think he is. Oh no, what did we just see?
Suplex.
And a game gets taken down. And a jaw-jacking punch. Uh-oh.
Oof. Seeing a very vicious side of Batista just lately. I mean, the guy bested Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is officially a part of SmackDown as well. At some point, he is clearly going to be due a rematch. Very curious to see what goes down at Extreme Rules. Will Brock Lesnar have the last laugh, maybe? Currently not confirmed to be competing at Extreme Rules for his rematch. There's no telling what happened to Lesnar. I know as McMahon and Lawler are going to want to both take home at least one world championship. As it currently stands, there is no one representing Raw in the WWE Championship match. So for Randy Orton, the pressure is absolutely on.
Oh my word, what a slam. And Batista punishes him. Big move coming.
Belly to belly slams him down in the center of the ring. Batista going in for a pin attempt now. Is he going to be able to get the victory? No. Triple H definitely not seeming 100% right now. Went through a grueling steel cage match back at WrestleMania in which they did not win the WWE Tag Team Championship. And obviously at the moment Triple H dealing with the kind of stress, I'd say, for lack of a better term, but the fact that he is no longer partnered up with Shawn Michaels, who is over on Raw.
What do you think the game strategy needs to be here, King?
He needs to fight back. I'll tell you what, ever since Batista defeated Brock Lesnar, to say something's just very different in him.
What impact to the head and neck?
Tie up between these two. Triple H in control. Batista perfectly ducked under that one though.
Slow. Batista with a good reversal. And the animal is all fired up.
Look at this. Batista. No lack of confidence in the ring right now. And Triple H just walked right into that. Batista is on fire.
Batista bombed the animals. Just put this one to rest.
Oh, look at this. Triple H jumping up to his feet.
They need our medical personnel down here to check on the injured ribs and back. Yeah, if this keeps up much more.
Well, I guess he had to fight back eventually, huh? Triple H finding a sudden burst of energy.
Triple H just the game dominating.
Oh wow, is he ever? Getting all his big moves in.
Uh-oh, trying to put him away.
Trying being the key word. Something about the way he says it. Yeah, he's trying to put him away. To his feet, and great reversal there as Batista's... Oh man, even that pedigree was not enough to keep Batista down. Oh, he's just completely bounced back. There's no stopping him. Oh, wow.
The ebb and flow of this match is just incredible.
Excuse me? Oh, big knee to the head.
Look at this.
Oh wow, Batista's trying to knock Triple H around, but Triple H has clearly had enough.
Smart strategy there.
I'd say this is a any man's game kind of matchup right now, but for the most part, the World Heavyweight Champion is really showcasing that strength of his once again.
And the sound of human
He just
flesh on the
continues to
ground
just
echoes
lay
around the
waste to
arena.
Triple H.
Telegraphed.
Batista now going in for a pin attempt on Triple H. Is he going to be able to pin Triple H? It's a non-title matchup. No, Triple H still kicking out.
Batista unloads a tremendous
Absolutely,
force.
one day I think these two would make for a great World Championship match.
Hits the ground. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Oh, submission. The hold's locked in. Watch it. What strength. Fighting his way out.
Batista now starting to show some signs of wear and tear on himself.
What an incredible suplex.
Does he become desperate? What happens now? Beautifully executed reversal there, very fast. Triple H, not known for his speed,
And the pain
or
has to be
much anything
shooting through
really.
his face.
Oh, and Batista going straight in for the kill. If at first you don't succeed,
Behind that.
strike down again. Batista bomb connected on Triple H.
1, 2, 3.
And he definitely had his struggles, but the World Heavyweight Champion comes out on top once again.
Here's your winner, Batista.
And there's Randy Orton. Let's just skip to see why Randy Orton's on the floor. What the fuck? What are you doing? Stop it. Fuck you.